Hi there. Just give me a minute so I can get us pulled up and get us going. So, refresh this. Yeah, can you believe I made it today? I'm like thrilled. I really am happy. Ooh, let me get rid of that. Okay, so there we go. Yay, we are up and running. We are a few minutes early. So I thought I was going to be late because I'm about ready to pull my hair out, trying to figure out how to do. I signed up with Constant Contact for my emails and my newsletters. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it onto my Facebook page instead of MailChimp. And I did everything that I was supposed to do, but yet MailChimp button is still on my Facebook page and the URLs from Constant Contact aren't working. So just breathe. So I'm trying to figure all that out. And then I looked at the time and I went, oh, no. So I'm here. I made it. You guys, those that are following me probably know a lot about what's been going on for the last 2 weeks. And I haven't been able to do much in my business except for, I don't even want to say maintain, because I'm really not maintaining it. Yesterday and today were the first days that I've been able to really dive back into it again. So, I mean, I've been handling calls that come in and emails and handling customers that need help and stuff like that, and my orders that are coming in. But past that, I haven't been able to really do any posting, any pictures, any card designing, hi Chris, I haven't been able to really even do much advertising for my class to go, Pretty Pumpkins. So, which the deadline for that is Friday. So I'm like, wow. But just to give you guys a small update on my stepmom, she's been in and out of the hospital for 2 weeks now. And I have been going back and forth with my dad, taking my dad to and from the hospital, and now he is driving. I'm a little nervous about it, but he says he's okay, so he's driving himself to the hospital now. So but she's not doing well, so you guys just pray for her. So today, just a little bit ago, actually maybe 30 minutes ago, my dad had texted me and told me that she's doing a little worse today. So y'all just pray for her, pray for me, pray for strength, wisdom, all that stuff. And that's why I haven't been on much. That's why I haven't been doing YouTube videos. I missed last week's Facebook Live because of it. The week before that, was I on? Yeah, I think I was on, but I had to go real fast. But anyway, so that's why. So I'm trying to get caught up on all that. So I'm glad to be here today. I have missed you guys. I missed being here. And thank you, Chris. And so I have a cue card. It's actually, I think it's a very pretty card to show you. And we are using Pretty Pumpkins. It is such a gorgeous set. I love it. I've been really sad that I haven't been able to share it more with you guys. So we're going to work with it today and go from there. And I think you're going to really like the card today and the technique that we're going to be doing. So it's a beautiful technique. It's very easy to do. And that's what we're going to do. I'm sitting on my hands because I just noticed that I'm really fidgety. I think it's because I have so much going on and so much craziness in my mind. And I'm trying to do so much and get, I'm even behind on my housework. It's like, I just gotta get it going. I'm supposed to leave October 1st to go to see my middle child in Colorado Springs. So I'm hoping that that's gonna be able to happen. I wanna go see her, I wanna see my grandkids. And so I need to get all my fall decorating done before I go, all that kind of good stuff. It's just been crazy, but you know what? It is what it is, and God's got this, so I'm good. I'm just a little tired. Got some bags under my eyes. Somebody told me cucumbers. I might try that. So anyway, let's go ahead and make some announcements. So, you guys, class for tomorrow night has been canceled. I canceled it because I'm not sure what's happening. So, I don't want to be in the middle of class or 20 minutes before class starts and something happens. So, I went ahead and I canceled that. I have rescheduled October's class for, I think it's October 21st. It is in the events in Facebook, so you can find it there. And it's at 6:30 p.m. Then you guys don't forget my online class for Pretty Pumpkin. All the details are on my blog under online classes. I'll also have a link for it. There's links all over Facebook page. I'll also put another link in the descriptions with this video today. When we pan down, I'll remind you what's all in the kit. Let's see. Sign-ups for emails, you guys. I'm going to try to get that link going for you guys. Post a link too, because I'm using Constant Contact now, which I'm super, super excited about. So, and then let's see. I have YouTube written down, but I don't know what I wrote it down for. So, yeah, I don't remember. I'm sure I will. I'm turning red because that was embarrassing. But anyway, yeah, I really don't remember what I wrote it down for. I'm going to flip this phone down so we can get started. I'm going to show you the online class and then we're going to get the stamping. Okay, so here I'm going to cover this up just in case you guys get motion sickness. And also, you guys, I don't remember how to do this. When I haven't done something in a little while, it kind of throws me and I don't remember how I'm doing it. So just be patient with me. Give me a little bit. I'm going to unplug my phone so that I don't pull my lamp down, which I need to turn these lights on. Oops, my thing's getting loose. That's not good. All right, let's fix this. And it's upside down, so let's flip it around. Let's see if that's better. I'm not used to doing this like this. I don't like the way this is working. Please don't do this to me. Where are we? Are we on the ceiling now? Okay. Hold on, you guys are going to see my face probably. Come on, stop rotating. I'm just going to turn it the old way. How about that? Just like so. Nope, just like that. Okay. Let's flip this around like so. Sorry for my fingers being in the way. There we go. All right. I tell you, it isn't but a thing, right? Okay, so hopefully you guys are laughing with me and not at me. All right, so the Pretty Pumpkin card class, you're going to make, how many cards? 8 cards. You're going to make 2 each of 4 designs. So these, just roughly or quickly show you these. This is a bonus card. So if you do the add-on, you will get the bonus card. So the add-on, which you will need to complete the cards as they are, is the Pretty Pumpkin bundle. All the pricing and everything is on my blog. So, but I will post the link for it. It has a Q&A of questions and answers of common questions. And then I will also, and then it'll have the registration and all the information to the class, because I don't trust myself right now to give you guys all the information. But it does include a half a spool of this gold shimmer ribbon. Isn't that what it's called? Oh, my phone. I tell you, I gotta do some, my phone holder is loose and it's wanting to fall over. So give me a second to put something up there. Yeah, it's not wanting to stay. Maybe it will like that. Please stay. Okay. So what was I saying? So yeah, so you'll get a half a spool of this ribbon, this shimmer ribbon. In that, it's really pretty ribbon. So you get a half of spool of that. You will get a full pack of the brushed metallic adhesive backing. Yay! Hey, Carol. So, what am I going to do to prop this up? And I don't have a thing in here to tighten that bolt down either. My fingers won't fit in there. Well, maybe that will be okay. Let's see here. Oh, I got to plug this phone back in too. I'm telling you, this is crazy. You know what? It's also Facebook Live, so anything that can and will go wrong will. All right, so you also get a half a pack of the Harvest Meadows Designer Series paper. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. So you'll get a half a pack of that. So you get all of those designs, plus the backs. I'll flip it over in just a second, make sure I'm not missing anything there. So you get, I feel like some papers stuck together. They did. So anyways, really pretty paper, and I know we're really, really close, and I don't want to touch my phone, you guys. I know we're really close. And then you get a half a pack of the cork paper. You'll get an email of the PDF file for the written instructions for all the cards, minus the bonus card. That will come separately, because that's only going to go to the ones that do the add-on for the pretty pumpkin. And I did have the price of the class written down, and I don't remember exactly what it is offhand. I think it's $47.50, $47.25. It's all on there, and then plus the add-on. So all the information that you need is on there, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, and you get a full spool of linen thread too. So it's all on there. I will put the list. Sorry. Okay, so this is the card that we're going to be doing. I love it. It's so, so pretty. Okay, so we're going to be using the pretty pumpkin. We're going to do some heat embossing and some blending. So it's fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, you guys, for all online orders, this is the host code. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is the new host code. So for online orders that are under $150, please use the host code. If your online order is $150 or more, please do not use the host code. You keep the host rewards for yourself. Okay, so let's get to stamping. So we'll put this right here. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. I have my scrap paper. We're going to be using Mint Macaron is the, well, thank you. Thank you. So did I say hi to Lynette? I said hi, Carol, right? Thank you for sharing. Okay, so I have 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And don't know where my bone folder is either. If you guys notice when the camera was up, what a mess I have behind me. I tell you, it is disastrous. Then we have our layer. This is 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to do some stamping on here, and we're going to do some stamping on this piece of scrap paper. I think this is like 2.5. It's just big enough to stamp the pumpkin on there. So yeah, 2.5. 2.5 inches wide. And then we're going to be using, what did I do with the stamp set? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so we need this. All right, and we need the ribbon too, because I'm going to be using that. Or I might use the linen thread. Oh, and we're going to be using the brush metallics, maybe. Okay, so pretty pumpkin, we're going to be using this image right here. It's so pretty. There's so many cool things that you can do with this image. I'm going to have a card tutorial on my newsletter that's going to be going out hopefully, what is today, Wednesday. I might get it done tonight, but don't hold me to it. But I definitely will have it out by Friday. So hopefully by Friday, so you don't get to see it, but it's beautiful. It's really pretty. It's simple to make. So when you sign up for my emails, you automatically will start getting, I'm going to be doing free card tutorials once a month in a newsletter. So make sure that you sign up for those emails so that you can not miss anything that I'm doing, not miss anything new with Stampin' Up, and not miss that card tutorial. Okay, we're also going to use this little bitty leaf viney curly Q with the little flower there, and we're using Gather Together for the sentiment. Okay, so we've got our stamp here, and I need my embossing buddy. If you do not have, we used to carry it, we don't anymore. So I'm sure you could probably find it on Amazon. I've been told that if you use a used dryer sheet, that works too. And all it does is just keep the static off of here so that your embossing powder will stick only where your Versamark is. So we've got our Versamark, and I'm going to ink up my image really well here. I am so out of practice here, you guys, so have mercy on me, please. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sink in there. And normally you wouldn't be able to see it, but my Versamark got a little bit of yellow in it, but it's not going to hurt it. It'll be fine. So don't sweat it if your Versamark gets a little something in it, because it's going to happen. I'm going to stamp this one down too. It will still work fine. Okay, so you want to do 3 of these for this card, but I really only needed to do 1 because I've done 2 ahead of time. But I wanted to just show you guys how I did it. And I'm bringing in my white embossing powder, and we are gonna, I know some of you guys love this technique, heat embossing. I love it too. It really steps things up, makes it look very fancy. Okay, so we're just gonna give that a good coating. Put it a little bit over here, just like so. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on this so that we don't have catastrophe, because that's my middle name. Okay, so at least these days it feels like it. So I just tapped off some of the extra stuff. You can blow on it however you want to do it. Okay, so we're going to heat up our heat tool. It's probably going to get a little louder, so I'm going to try to talk a little louder. Wow, we're crooked, but you know what? I am not touching that phone. If you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you're patient with me today and all the craziness going on. But I'm so glad that you are watching. Okay, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do by clicking that red subscribe button, and make sure that you click the bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos that I upload. Okay, so just going to take it just a little bit to start getting hot and melt, which I think it is. It's starting to get a little shiny. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, how it's turning white and it gets shiny. So when it's all shiny, I know that it is completely melted. Ooh, I just had a little power surge. Okay. Please don't let nothing happen to my power. Alright. When it rains, it pours. Oh yeah, you guys don't know, because I haven't been on here. But with everything going on that was going on, and when my brother also came into town, which was really nice to have him here, have his help and all that support with my dad. Our air conditioner broke again. So right before he got here, our air conditioner broke, and it took a couple of days to get the parts. And then plus my husband is working 2 jobs, so he had to get the time to work on it. And my brother actually helped him, which was fantastic. I was so happy to get that air fixed. But last time it was the compressor, something with the compressor, but it was a real easy fix. Didn't cost any money. Perfect. Not so much this time. So it was the air handler underneath the house. Yeah. So, but it's working now. So hey Nikki, so we were without air for several days. Tell you, when it rains, it pours. Oh good, I'm glad you guys don't think it's that crooked. Okay, so I've got pale papaya. I've got a blending brush, and I'm just going to start right in the center. And you guys know that normally I say take it and swirl it onto your paper, but I want the intensity really dark in the center, and then I'm going to blend outwards towards the edges of the pumpkin. And if I go out of the lines, I'm okay with it because the die's cut really close, so you're really not going to notice it that much, if at all. So it's really cool, and it's so pretty. But isn't that beautiful? Look how that is. And I forget the name of this technique. It is what is it? Emboss resist, I think is what it's called. It's a really fun technique. I've done this before, but it's been a long time ago, I think, that I did that. Yes, it does look like lace. Thank you, Lynette. I think it's beautiful too. I was like, oh my goodness, when I was putting this card together late last night, I was going, oh, that's so pretty. So, but isn't that pretty? And when it gets die cut out, it really stands out. It's just so gorgeous. So pretty. Y'all saw me tap that off, but that was because I wanted to go a little bit more around the edges, but I didn't want it too dark. So now what you do is you just take a cloth. You can dampen it if you want. Most of the time it'll just wipe off, but sometimes you got to dampen it just like ever so lightly, and then you can just rub that, and then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so that's how you do that. I'm going to do one more, unless you guys think that you got it. I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. I'm going to bring in another blending brush. This one, I used this one, so I'm going to come right in the center. Make that all nice and dark. I think that the Evening Evergreen goes beautifully with mint macaron and also soft succulent. So since we have mint macaron card base, I thought the Evening Evergreen would be really beautiful. All right, so that is pretty much all you do. So isn't that just pretty? It's just so pretty. So I'm going to do the same thing here. So see how that just wipes off? So that's where the embossed and resist name comes from, because you emboss, you heat emboss it, and then you can ink it over. If you use alcohol markers, it won't work. You got to use your ink pads. You got to use your water-based ink. Okay, so there you go. Beautiful. Then all we got to do is just die cut this. So we are going to use this one. Look at all these pretty dies that come in here. I know I've showed you guys before, but in case you're new and you're watching, or maybe you forgot because it's been a while, in this beautiful, this intricate die is absolutely gorgeous. Then we have this one. This one's really cool. This one's fun. When you, did I do a card where we use designer series paper? No. It's actually in your class to go. You have, this is beautiful. And then we have the trio of pumpkins that cuts out the trio. Now I know that was in the last live that I did with you guys. We colored them with our alcohol markers, our blends, and then we die cutted it out. And then you have your leaves, your pumpkin leaves. Then you have one here that cuts out your stamped image. And then your stamped image is here too for the little vines. So beautiful. There's 10 dies in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can find that in the mini catalog. Oh, I put that back. We need this die right here. We need this one. Okay, so I am going to cut out the pale papaya pumpkin. So I will continue to talk with you guys, but I'm going to sound like I'm in a tunnel probably while we cut this out. Actually, you know what? I will do this right here. So then all I have to do is just run it through. That sounds like a winner to me. Okay. It's no wonder I even am able to think right now. Okay. My husband looked at me the other day, and it's the one thing you don't want to hear from your husband tell you. Babe, you look exhausted. Like, I did my makeup and everything that day. I'm like, wow. And I looked at him and I said, I am. All right, so I'm going to run this through real fast. And we'll have a pale papaya pumpkin. Okay, I'll use that one later on another card. And I want to put this over here so I don't lose it. All right, so I'm going to flip this over. No, I won't. Okay, so the only thing bad about embossing powder is no matter how careful you are, you still manage to get it everywhere. All right, so what I want to do now is stamp our leaves, and I'm going to use, I used mint macaron, and I think I'm going to use evening evergreen just to see what that looks like. I'm trying. I'm trying, Carol. But sometimes, you know, it's hard. Okay, so I have got evening evergreen, and we're going to stamp one right here. And then we're going to stamp this one right here, like so. And then we're going to bring in our gather together. On this one, I used the soft suede. I'm not sure how I really like that. So I thought we could either use crumb cake or early espresso. I'm thinking I'm going to try early espresso because I just want it to pop. So let me just stamp some of that off of there. We're going to use some early espresso. And I did not put my labels on straight. So you guys just be patient with me because that might be crooked. It's not too bad. So, except for I didn't give enough pressure at the end, but it's all right, right? Okay, so, oh, I saw somebody say, hey, Nikki, hey, Nikki. All right, so we are going to attach this to our card base. We're going to attach our white layer and get that going. And I hope there's enough glue in here because I don't know where my other glue bottles are. And I haven't opened my delivery from yesterday yet. So I don't know if I have another opened one. All right, I know there's a couple glue bottles in my delivery, but not, and this is not going straight, but it's all right. I'm not sweating it. Okay, so now it is time. Now, I don't want to pop these up too much because lately I've been getting hit with extra postage. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. You can use any glue you would like to use, whether it be liquid glue, your tape runner, whatever you want to use. And then I'm just tilting those a little bit to the outsides of the card, just like so. And then on this card, I did pop it up, and I think it's going to be okay because I am going to put some embellishments, I think, on this card. The only problem is that ribbon, but it's pretty flat. Let me show you. Instead of using dimensionals, if you're really worried about your card getting extra postage or whatever, something like that, you can That's not what I wanted. What am I doing? You can use glue dots. And you can just put a single glue dot. Or if you wanted to pop up just a little bit more, but not quite as much as what a dimensional will pop it up, you can stack them. So I stacked 2 on there. Something's on there. And I think that that will give me enough lift. Just enough to where you can see that it's lifted, but it won't be like a dimensional. So we're going to try that. And then I'm just going to stick that right in the middle, just like so. So see how that pops that up, but not quite as much as a dimensional. So it is pretty. And then it should help with your postage. So on this one, I put a gold bow. On this one, I think we're just going to do a little linen thread bow, I think. I don't know. I think. Just kind of give you guys some different variations of what you can do. Change your ink colors up. Different stuff. You can use different embellishments. I think I'm going to use the brushed, what's it called? I know the name of it and I just said it. Brush metallic. And I think that's the ones I'm going to use. Because you will get those in your class packet along with all the cardstock to make 8 cards. So it'll all be cut and packed, and any dry embossing will be done for you. All that kind of good stuff. Okay, so basically I just do most of the work, which is fun, and I love to do that. So it is. Okay, well, thank you, Carol. It's a pretty cool idea, isn't it? So what do you guys think? Do you think we should do just a little linen bow, or should we do the gold bow? Which one do you guys like best? I think the gold bow shows a little more. Maybe if I did a double bow, that would show a little more. So let's try that too. Thanks, Lynette. I just saw a comment. I think I missed. Yes, my mom. What? Your mom always said that. I'm not sure. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Is that what you were referring to? Definitely does. When it rains, it pours. Thunders and lightnings too. At least it feels that way. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Here we go. And am I not even in the camera? Shame on me. Okay, so here we go. So let's do a double bow. Looks cute. I think I like the double bow. Let me, so I can't read y'all's comments. Oh, you guys like the gold. Carol likes both. What about the double one? Do you guys like the double one? The gold is a little bit more fancier. I'm just going to trim this off. So we got that or the gold. I like the double bow, yes. Okay, double bow. So I'm just going to take a glue dot for this one, and I'm going to roll it just a little bit too, because I don't want it to be poking out behind our bow and sticking on anything like the envelope. All right, so there we go. So I forgot to cut a piece for the inside, but isn't that beautiful? And let's do our embellishments. You guys remember me saying that if my head wasn't attached, I'd forget my head? That's me. All right, so we can use, I think I like these. You know, when you look at these, you guys remember those stones? I don't even know if they're still around. Lynette can't decide. I think they're still around. But do you remember the stones, the cat eyes? Doesn't that remind you of that? I think I'm going to use those because those are really cool looking. So I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to take one of the bigger ones. And I think I'm going to put it, maybe I won't. Well, that is crooked. Okay. Crooked is, crooked does. Let's see. I'll put it right here. And then I'm going to put, there we go. I think I'm going to stick this one right there. You guys, I'm terrible with placing embellishments. And then I think I'll stick that one right there. I don't know if I like where I put those. I don't know why this isn't screwed into this thing. Okay, let me see if I can poke that off of there carefully. Hey. I think I'm going to use that one. Maybe right here. There we go. All right. So what do you guys think? Let's cut the inside real fast. And again, I didn't bring an envelope over either. So I'm going to do 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 4. And then what we'll do is we will take, I think I'm going to use pale papaya, and we're going to stamp. I need to clean this off though because it's got the Versamark on there. So let me clean that real fast. I did not bring my chamois over here, but I got my little cleaner, and we'll use my little towel. That will work. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so we're going to ink this up right in that. I'm going to, I don't want it to be so dark though. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, but that's too light. What do you guys think we should do? Or, you know what? I think, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so let's do a leaf. Let's do a leaf, an evening evergreen, and we'll just do a leaf on the inside. Oh, what if, oh, thank you. That would be really nice. Carol, that was really sweet. I think, how about, I don't know if that will fit. I don't want to, let's see. We could just do just like the card and put one right down here. But I was thinking about doing like a vine. Let me play with this. I was thinking about doing a vine, like right up the side here. Just like so. And like so. Oh yeah. I kind of really like that. I think we'll go with that. All right. Good thing there's 2 sides of paper, right? So let's close this up before we, and then I'm just going to take my fingernail because I don't know where my bone folder is. Kind of put, oh, well, that was good. Oh, well. Where is, ah, here it is. Okay. I know, Carol, embellishments are tricky for me. Sometimes I can get them just right, and other times I really struggle with them. I'm just going to see if I can get that off of there. Of course, when you write a sentiment in there, you're not going to see it anyway. So we're going to stick this right in here like so. So let's just throw some glue on here. You like that? Throw some glue. Just like that. Throw some glue, throw some glue. All right, there we go. And then there's our card. And then you can take your envelope and you can stamp on your envelope on the front of the outside of it or on your flap, or you can take some designer series paper that would coordinate with it and cover your flap with it. Anything like that you can do. You can change up your embellishments, your ribbon, your ink colors, but I just thought this would be a great idea on how to use the pretty pumpkin. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for taking your time out on Wednesday afternoon. And if you're watching YouTube again, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you sign up for my emails too so that you can get that free monthly card tutorial. Thanks, you guys. All right. I love you guys much. Mwah. Doodly-doo.